We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Flushed to his left. Now he'll run. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. He can be a handful when he gets loose. What a good start that is. Scramble on the opening play for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
The 30-yard line.
A play fake. Now Dart. That's to the right side. And incomplete. Trying to find David Njoku.
He gave his guy a chance to make a play. 50-50 ball, contested catch. Couldn't quite get his hands on it cleanly and leads to an incompletion.
On second down, Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Dart gonna throw it again. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A nice run there on their first drive. Good for a quick first down.
19 yards. And the Bears first down.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 3. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. This one over before it started. Behind the line, it's going to be a loss of a couple.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often.
He runs free, right side.
Williams pass complete to David Njoku. Touchdown, Chicago.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears 7, Patriots nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Henderson now from his own end zone. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
On play action, it is Dart. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. On the play fake, here's Dart. Out of the backfield, it's Jeremiah Love. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
10 at the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Moving to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's now 3rd and
Rough
19.
sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with fourth down coming up. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. It was Jalen Watson who got him down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Headed left, buying time. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
So throughout the course of the game now, we've seen this big tight end really have his way with the defense. But I think now after that play, the big hit, the forced incompletion, at least now there's a message being sent. As he gets back in the huddle, he's going to get a lot more opportunities, but just know there's going to be contact every time that ball's thrown your way.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That is caught. It's Robinson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Foxborough after this. Now it's McCaffrey. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Hey, nice job defensively. Rally the football and stop him. As that scramble is going to leave him 3 yards short of the 1st down. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have the Bears' 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds, just a little short. They can pick it up on 3rd down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Able to find Pittman, it's complete. He's going to be marked down. Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Open right side is likely. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
In motion goes likely. On third down, here's McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. As the defense could not come up with the big stop there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They send Ridley in motion. Josh Allen on the bootleg. Open man is Robinson. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Robinson. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's 3rd down coming up.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Allen on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave, the big man, gets in there and takes him down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case it results in a sack.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have the Bears first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
And 2.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Allen. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to Soldier Field after this. A run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Here we go on fourth down. It's Allen. Now he'll work his way out right. And he's going to go down. However, there's a marker down. Let's check on this call first. So the penalty sets up this offense for first and goal. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Believe it or not, Mike, this is actually the way modern defenses are designing their system. They're trying to force offenses to go the long way. Don't give up explosives, and then try to compete for field goals in the red zone. So not only is this offense able to sustain possession and maintain the ball, but when you come away with touchdowns, it's just backbreaking for these defenses.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and through. And the Bears will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Allen to the tight end, Likely. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, 2nd down and 3. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Team Davis Gaither there to make the stop.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. In motion goes Likely. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Bears are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's 3rd down.
This time they stay on the ground. And that's going to be enough for a first down, taking this to the 34. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. As a second charge timeout to Chicago, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. 3rd, they need 8. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Allen. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Michael Dixon
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 14 to begin this second half.
A gain of 14.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
First down, Bears.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
They'll run here with Brown. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They've got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Back at the 33-yard line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they'll come to the line, 2nd down, they need 14 yards. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught. Uh-oh. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
46-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 9. They send Ridley in motion. Allen now on 2nd down. That is caught. It's Robinson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Come to the line now for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
On the stop. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is second down and 5. They'll drop to throw. Pass caught left side by Likely. And the Bears are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now, second and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A short one taken at the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Here's first down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10.
And the Bears
to throw, it's Williams. Thomas catching on the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Here's Williams on first and 10. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
To throw is Williams. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
A gain of 15.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll come up for first and 10. Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And now they're going to go for two and a possible win, and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. Throwing is Williams. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the other team. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Allen, sending it downfield for Likely. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Victory formation here, as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Running back motions right. Hurts comes out throwing. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to go down. Hit back at his own 9. Harold Landry. And that's going to bring up 3rd and very long. They've got to get 20 or more.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Here's Hurts. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And taken. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd. Williams. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Looking to his fullback now. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. McCaffrey. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal. Ooh, they almost found a way to squeeze through that chaos there for a score, Brock. Got caught a yard short, but maybe even less than that.
Can't be any give from this defense now, Kate. Surrendered the only cushion you had. You better buckle it up and bite down on that mouthpiece.
Now a 2nd down throw for Williams. And he will finish this in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. So they go up 7-0 here early.
Eagles nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
To number 26.
Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. We'll have him 4 and the 1st down as he's brought to a stop.
Okay, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They go to Barkley again. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
Brought him down. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Play action. Hurts has it. That's caught for the first. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Complete to number 83.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
On the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. To throw, Williams. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. Brought down after a gain of about 5. That gives them a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. They give him the first down. Lines up with about 6 on that play before he was stopped.
A gain of 6.
That's some running over there, Kate, that's going to get some love from his coaches. Maybe some fist pounds, too. Nothing flashy. Just trust your keys, run behind your pads, and get what's there.
First down, and they go right back to it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. He's going to be taken down, so call it about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the first. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he gets home. Touchdown Bears. Christian McCaffrey scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Santos now for the extra point.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
Send right down the middle and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Eagles 7. Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Throwing here, Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
At the 27-yard line.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. This time, they'll keep it on the ground. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. And with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. 1st down coming. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. One final shot before the half. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get the first. He needed real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
McCaffrey on third down. Stopped after a gain of just 1, but still enough there to pick up the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
A pitch to McCaffrey. He's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so nice pickup there, 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Hit there, driven out of bounds. Gain of about 8 before it, and that's going to be good for a Bears first down.
Gain of 8. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams set to pass. Pressure's there. They get him a big loss. Back at the 43. Jalen Carter. And now it's going to be 22 yards for them to pick up on this third down. From the gun, McCaffrey. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality game, it will still wind up being 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Just continuing to grind him down, Brock. That is exactly what you want to do with a lead like this in the second half. You want long, sustained drives.
Because it really serves 2 purposes, right, Kate? Number 1, it helps you build, hopefully, some points on that board. But just as importantly, you're playing keep away, and that other side's not getting to touch the rock.
On 4th down, it's Williams. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Last run got them 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, so calling about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the first.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on first. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the
So
pickup.
much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Hurts to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Complete, Derrick Henry. Yeah, he's not going to make it to the end zone, but the offense set up well now thanks to that effort. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice. And it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He connects with the rookie from LSU. Space on the right. He's got room. Can they catch him? Hits the 20 to the 15. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Santos now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they bump their lead up to 14.
Bears 21, Eagles 7. Cairo
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Good news there is he got the ball out of his hands and did not take the sack. The bad news is he's got to collect himself, regroup after that big hit, and make sure they find a way to execute.
It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Oh, boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, You know, that's really well said because, you could feel sometimes as a quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And he went up for it, but couldn't bring it down all the way. So it's incomplete. Second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Bears get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win. So the Bears come away with the win. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half.